The only ones that I know on this list that I have the best chance at winning.
Now from the longtime
Canada,
home of the Royals, day baseball from
Japan,
Kauffman Stadium
Mexico,
in Kansas City.
and
Today,
Brazil.
the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals.
Because
These
for
two
some
should provide some
reason, just
big-time
like
fireworks.
Breezy
First
at
pitch is
Monza,
coming up.
I have retard strength at Canada.
Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
And then
Well,
Mexico
guys, you take a
and
look at
Brazil,
that ERA.
I may not
He has not been
qualify
good
the
this
best
year.
there, but
Got to throw
I
a
am
lot
really
better.
great
Hopefully, he can
race
start
pace
doing
there.
that in this.
And Japan is like Japan and Canada. I have really good quality pace there.
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Those are the
Well,
only
I don't think
four
this should
that
be
I
a
could see
surprise to
myself winning.
anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Hit hard to short. One away.
See, I mean, I did win at
With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the
I did win
strikeouts in
Canada,
the
so I'm
league.
literally
so if they continue
better
to
than
be
Peak on
aggressive at
there.
the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a
Yep,
crooked
you
number
just
up on
need
this
a wreck
team early.
with another
Michael
driver on
Brantley
lap 2
will
again.
stand in
That's
now
all.
as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers.
And
between
then you
I don't
have
know why
it.
you guys. Why didn't you guys bid?
Because I think track possession was really important at that time.
It's like lap 2.
I
Foul
mean,
right at the plate.
still,
The count moves
I would
now to
not
1 and
have to deal
2.
with the back. I would rather have the back all spread out the way that it was when we did pit.
Hard hit ball to
I
second.
just ran out on the
Backhanded.
laps because I know
Throw
your
gets
ass
him,
was
2
sweating,
down.
sitting there seeing that gap.
I mean,
And with
if you
that,
had
let's take a look at
one
the
fucking
defensive
more lap,
lineup
I was
for
toast,
Kansas
but
City.
Yeah.
It's brought to us by Majestic.
I won, so suck my
Eric,
dick,
what do we
retard.
need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the
I
better
also
defenses.
won
in all
at
the league.
Brazil, so I'm
Very
better than
few
you
clubs
there.
commit
And
fewer errors than this one.
better
I
than
expect
you.
Wonder why
it
you
to be
won at
sound
Brazil.
in this game.
Mexico. Well, I wonder why I didn't
Number
win
8
at Canada.
will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads
I mean,
the
yeah, you're
junior
just slow
circuit in
there.
hitting.
Well,
I
right
know.
now, he's in
I
the
had the
prime of his
fastest
career,
lap.
so these are the years
Just
you'd really
so fucking
expect to see
slow
the
there.
best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
But no, yeah. I know. I hate it. I don't got it.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2
curve you.
away. These Royals, Eric
you
Karros
still,
entering play
happen to
here
have
this
Mono Work
afternoon.
downloaded?
They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time
I
out.
might delete
After
that
the loss
game.
in the opener of the
I might
series,
be honest.
that
It's
was a
wasting so much
much-needed win
fucking
yesterday.
space,
So
and I had
they can look to
play that.
win this series and take 2 out of
When
3 if they can
does
just take care of
October come
business
out?
here.
October,
And they'll try to get
November?
him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2
So,
and 2.
like the day the PS5 comes out.
Got him swinging, and that will end the
So,
inning.
that's unfortunate to hear.
Indians go down 1, 2, 3. And
I plan on buying it. I just hate
Danny
that they
Salazar,
replace the
a
guy who
right-handed
plays
native of
Woods,
the
'cause he
Dominican
sounds like he's
Republic,
trying
will be
way
the
too
starter.
hard to sound
What do
like
we need
Woods,
to know
and
here,
it
EK?
bothers me.
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts.
I mean,
He'll be looking to
he
duplicate
campaigns
that effort
were,
here.
yeah, but I mean, I'll definitely play it, obviously.
Kevin Escalona
Yeah.
will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
So how
That's
has
inside and
Sinister
below.
Owl
It's a
been
ball and 2
since
strikes. Eric,
I've
this
last
Indians ball
talked to
club as
him?
they
I think I
begin
haven't
play here
talked
this
to him
afternoon.
over on
Despite
the-
that loss last time out, they're
Yeah.
still on a
Really?
pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to
Well, you
that.
should have seen
And
it
they've got
last night.
themselves a pretty good-sized
Was it
lead
really
in the
bad?
division coming into play.
We were all
Certainly
just in a
not
party,
out of
relaxing,
reach yet,
playing
but
a game,
gotta be
and
pretty comfortable
out
with
of nowhere
where
he
they're
said,
sitting at this point
I
in the
may or
game.
may not be
Swing
back,
and a miss
and
as
got
he
off
couldn't
for the
connect
rest
on
of
the
the night.
two-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the hometown
And then
Royals
he
starting
proceeded
lineup
to
card.
text
Eric,
Evan.
who should we keep an eye
Yeah,
on?
so sorry
You know,
guys, I had
I'm
a
hoping to
family
see Mike
emergency,
Moustakas
and it was
turn
like
it around.
literally 10
He's
minutes
still
after
without
he
a
said he was
stolen
getting
base
off.
this season,
A
which
family
is
emergency does not
baffling.
last 10 fucking
I don't know if
minutes.
it's a coaching issue or if he just needs to be more aggressive.
If it's something
when he gets
that
on base,
dire,
but
it does not take
this
10
team
minutes.
needs him to start taking advantage of his speed.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 and 2
Still
now
hate
as
my
that's in
gut.
there at the knees. And
Yeah.
there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys,
So
this
ETA on
manager
that?
loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it
I'm
works.
only going to be
Showered.
online. I'm only going to be online for like another hour. Well,
Salvador Perez
40,
will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Alright, I guess I'm getting off later, guys.
2 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Ojeda onto the grass,
Tyler Kirk.
and the inning is over.
but at least Breezy is learning not to start the
KC
race
down in
with
order.
his ERS
After
on
1, no score.
I don't want to say it, but
Lonnie Chisenhall will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter
It's
last
honestly
night.
not his fault. It's the fucking games.
Tillman's ready. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yes.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
yeah, Beams lost a full second to us, and
Are
he used
you
to be on the
serious?
boots. Yeah.
Jan Gomes
Yeah, this
will
one is
stand
kinda
in,
weird.
back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Different.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Alright, so are we
Here's
getting
a
off?
swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Alright, I will
And he
be
will
on
indeed
tomorrow night.
make the play
Same
in foul
time.
territory to
Or assume
retire
everyone
the
is.
side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Oswaldo Arcia steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in
Got
recent
it.
days.
Yeah. Later.
Later, fellas.
Deacon and I will also be seeing you.
Yep.
Alright, later.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Mike Moustakas will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well. And his last game was a great indication of that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Standing in now, Tom Noonan. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Brantley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it. as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Aaron Altair steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri, all set to go in the top of the third. Abraham Almonte will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Into the box now, Angel Ojeda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Hot shot toward third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Giovanni Urshela settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. A check on first by Tillman, and a dive, but he's back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Tillman sets, trying to work it full on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. There goes the runner, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arcia is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Third inning, no score to this point. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ben Paulson will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looped out towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very well done.
Into the box now, Kevin Escalona.
2-2.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 8 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Tillman into his motion. Here's the 2-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Yan Gomes stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Full count, here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Chavez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Abraham Almonte is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit out towards second. Escalona over to his left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. One for Cleveland thanks to this swing from Lonnie Chisenhall. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Sammy Chavez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Almonte. He's got it one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0. Angel Ojeda heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Tillman gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Altair is there, one away.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
In now, Giovanni Urshela. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, 2 down now.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. Tap foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Number 8 digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and that misses 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians on top, 2-0. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Aaron Altair is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. The 2-1 on its way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 2-0. Yan Gomes makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Daniel Castilla will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 25, Daniel Castilla.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Abraham Almonte will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Chavez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, he's now 0 for 3 in this one, but he's had a couple of good at-bats mixed in there. He's seeing the ball really well. They just don't want to fall in for him.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Angel Ojeda steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
3-1.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Leading off the inning, Dusty Coleman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Kevin Escalona will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone.
Now batting, center
Sammy Chavez will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Salvador.
Salvador Perez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Royals leave one. Still down 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Giovanni Urshela is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now a flare out toward right center. Chavez ranging forward. 2 gone.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Number 8 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Oswaldo Arcia steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Right side and right into the shift. Ojeda on the grass, and a rather easy first out.
third base.
So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Tom
Designated hitter,
Noonan comes
Tom
forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Aaron Altair will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Kansas City. They trail in this one 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line to the right side, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Get out of here.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Yan Gomes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Bases are empty, one man out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
And the count will be full. smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Tom Bourbon will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Tom Bourbon.
Abraham Almonte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Chavez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Angel Ojeda digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout.
And the run is in to score from third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chavez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Grounded to the right. To his left, Ojeda. And he's set down 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Dusty Coleman will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit in the air out to right. Chisenhall on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, second baseman.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Kevin Escalona will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Kelvin Herrera will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
2 balls, 2
And he
strikes.
lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but the strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Number 8 will stand in. A couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon.
Yeah, man, I like the way he's not trying to do too much up there. Just taking nice controlled swings, and it's paid off a couple of times so far today.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 299 in his career, as this lead swells to 7-0. Patrick has just launched another home run, and now he's just one shy of 300 in his big league career.
And well, I wish I could tell you from experience, because I never came close to 300 home runs, but that's quite a few. And a lot of great hitters can't say that they ever got there either. He continues to climb the charts, so you never know exactly where he's going to end up when this thing's all over.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Perez recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Yan Gomes comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Hit to third. Moustakas has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Indians 7 and the Royals nothing. Sammy Chavez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Salvador Perez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Still 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 7-0. So long from Kansas City.